Hello warriors, in today's video we are going to show you the best way to disarm someone if you want to die. So, keep watching. As always, with us, the context is one of the most important things. So we have to ask the question, why is he aiming at my head? Let's put into some scenarios. First one would be something like a robbery. It would look maybe something like this. Then it could be a kidnapping. It's going to be a bit more dynamic. Something like pushing me, taking me somewhere. Probably another one could be something like when I'm hostage. It would look something like this. So different positions. Different positions where the gun and the guy who's holding the gun is. But let's admit, the best for training will probably be just the standard position. Here we can definitely see the good solutions and the bad ones, which are going to be the ones that we are going to show you today.
Just a note, even for the robbery, probably nobody show everybody around that he has the gun and warning everybody. Probably I try to a little bit hide or I try to be really close for no warning people around, no the warning the police and so on, even for the robbery. But yeah, for the training is the best option how to start with the disarming in this position, because it's a absolutely clear, absolutely easy one, how to do it, how to train.
So, bullshit technique number one. This is not exactly only a technique, this is just the point that everyone makes in techniques. What basically it is about, another guy is trying to disarm me, he's going to do it from absolute top and catch it. Like a cowboy. He has his hands here and he's ready to draw the pistols. There's a lot of problems with this. First one, and it's a very clear one, that it takes too much time. Just look how much the length has to be to catch the weapon. I can either maybe shoot before he tries, and I shoot. Maybe I even just take the weapon and shoot again. If you want to do the disarmings from the convoy position, when your hands are down and you go all the way to weapon, in training it's going to work. In real life, it's something that's going to get you killed. So don't try to do anything from the cowboy stance.
Yeah, for example, you thinking about distance. It's a really long distance, long way to reach the gun, but it's obvious. It's so much seeing that something happened. Maybe I only shock him and he pulled the trigger because something happened. Try it in the training if you be able or not be able to reach really fast, much faster. Then he only makes this move than this move.
So let's repeat the first bullshit and fix it. We are not going to start from the cowboy positions, but we are going to have the hands a lot higher because now the trajectory to the gun is much closer. Second bullshit that we see is trying to slap the gun away, because you saw too many Steven Seagal movies. It's supposed to look something like this, and my gun goes flying because I'm not able to hold it. The techniques should look very slow, something like this. One hand goes to my wrist, another one goes to the gun. If I'm holding it very lightly, it's definitely going to work. But the problem is, even if I have a little bit more of a better squeeze,
it doesn't matter if you try the position here or here. Yeah, it's the same problem. It's a little bit different leverage here or here, but the same problem. If he really grab it, I don't have so much energy. This is not the painful, this is not the shock for him, whatever. And even if, probably he shoots me because he's really prepared for do something and
the whole time you're doing it, the barrel is still facing you. You are not getting it anywhere. And I just need to make small adjustment, just shoot him. This technique will only work in films. This is not something that you can ever do in reality. It's not going to shock me, it doesn't hurt me, and I'm still ready to shoot. So this is a very big bullshit technique. Don't try this in real life if you want to live. Third bullshit is going to be a technique from Krav Maga. We are just going to show you one because there's many of them, but they usually run into the same problem. It is supposed to look something like this. I'm here, he catches the gun and strikes me and takes the gun away. The problem with this one, first let's go into a good point. He didn't grab my wrist, because if he did, I would be just shooting everywhere. So he did do right thing and he was holding the top of the gun. We tried it. It's not really pleasant to hold it, but you can really hold it so just one bullet comes out of the gun. Still, we don't see behind us. For this one, if there is someone standing, his wife, daughter, someone completely random, and I just shoot once, that means the guy or the girl, woman, lady got shot. He doesn't see anything behind him. This way, if you are training it, if you'll be trying to protect someone, there's a big chance while you do this, I shoot them.
Imagine that the situation where you risk your life or you fight for life will be in the bus, in the elevator, in the school, in the restaurant, in the bar. People is everywhere. Probably you not be on the zone where there's nobody and you fight only with the man with the gun. Probably not. And if you don't see on your back, you don't know what happened. If somebody was there, maybe he moves, something happened. There's the panic of the people. There's in the stress, they run, they look at what happened here. Ba ba ba. Maybe it's your colleague, for example, from the police or security. They don't know exactly what you want to do. It's many problems here if you not have the full control of the gun, and the range of the bullet will be about 200 meters. In the street, in the square, there's everybody risk their life only for this technique. It isn't good for me. You needed to do something different because, yeah, once again, the angle is too bad and you don't have any control. For example, I'm here, you aiming to me, and now I risk your life only for my defense. Yeah, this is not the correct way.
Plus, there's a big possibility that I am going to shoot when he moves, because it's going to be my reaction. Yeah. So I'm definitely shooting behind him. If someone's not there, great. But if there is, it's a big risk.
And the other point for this technique is, this is the illusion of control. If you be able, it isn't really full control of the gun. Even if you grab, I have the second hand, like you try to hit me, I try to hit you. Yeah, this is the not the full control of the gun. Even if we try to fight, wrestling, it doesn't really catch it and really grab like for the wrestling. Try it on the training. Is it possible or not? If I am not so easy opponent and I don't give him the chance, and we will or try to fight together a little bit harder in the training. Try it, because we know this is not the option.
So the last bullshit technique we are going to show you would be holding the slider. It's true that if you would move the slider at least a little bit, for example in this position, that I will not be able to shoot. How many problems there are? It's supposed to be in full speed, something like this. For example here, he pushes and now it pushed 1 millimeter back, so I can't shoot. We saw it multiple times on the internet. I'm not saying that if you push it back, it's going to shoot. It will not, but you want to depend your life with it? Because the only thing I need to do is just move a little bit and shoot. That 1 millimeter that he pushed to me, I can move 1 millimeter back and shoot again. Now it's my priority to really shoot him, not just thinking about, oh, what am I going to eat? Maybe you saw a couple of times even the two-hand technique, so he's holding it with two hands.
Even here, you only go back now. Easily, yeah, because I don't have the control. If you try to use the both hands like this, catch it and control, maybe now you not so easily to go back, but of course you don't wait for nothing.
When we saw it, the guy who was showing it, the other guy was just standing looking at him. Oh, okay, and he was taking his gun. The second arm was there, like maybe scrolling on TikTok or whatever. Guys, I do have the second hand. If I hit, he lets go and I'm here again. What have we solved with this? So it's true that if you move the muzzle, it's going to not shoot, but depending on with your life on it, with a high stress situation, very bad idea. And even if we would try this two-hand technique, I have a second hand just like you do.
Even if you're thinking something like, okay, this is only about the combination, I needed to block him, control, maybe a little bit, change the angle, and now try something like kick him. In other video, we show you that the kick to the groin probably not works, even this, and nobody says he stay and wait for nothing with the open mind. This is the really how to do it, how to reach the groin in the fight of the life easily and not risk something like, okay, he tried to really go back with the gun, move forward, move back, wrestling with me, fall with me on the ground, and many others. Try it on the training, please, because it's all about, okay, if you see it, you think that it's a clear, there's only one hit and stop him easily. It's a junkie, it's a somebody with the alcohol addict or something like this. He's really angry. He fight for the life to, like you, change your mind to the beast mode and try to survive. Probably one hit, it absolutely not be enough, and probably I not be able even to reach the groin or something like this, or kick him to the leg, and it's finished. Really? How?
Remember one thing, if you do go for the gun and you will decide that I'm going to disarm him, once you touched his weapon, the fight is on. There's no going backwards if you fail. Oh, okay, sorry.
Once again, please.
Yeah, once again, please, sorry, that was a mistake. No, once you touch the gun, that means he's going to try and shoot you. So choose a technique that will work in the training and in real life because you are training realistically.
Yeah.
This what we just showed you, no. So now you definitely saw in the videos what definitely not to do. If you saw maybe some others on internet that you want us to try and show you why there are bad ideas, definitely write them in the comments so we can go back to it. I know that on your mind you have, so what should I do? What is the correct technique? The thing is, we don't want to show you in a video, this is the solution and it is supposed to save your life. Because you are not going to learn technique that is going to save your life from internet. You are not going to learn from internet how to survive a kidnapping. There's so many things that could go wrong with this one. We would show you the correct solution, okay, I know it. Okay, but we weren't talking about, is it a kidnapping? Is it static? Is it dynamic situation? Does he only want my money or does he want to rape me and he's now threatening me with a gun? Do I have my weapon? Does he have more people with him? So are there multiple opponents? Is he trying to get me to a van? There's just so many things that you have to consider during gun attack, we can say, that it's impossible to just show you, oh, this is the solution and we will be pounding our chest. Yes, we are the heroes. We showed you how to survive because that's not how it works. Don't try the techniques from the internet and think, yeah, okay, now I know it. Great. I want the attacker to come because I know what I'm going to do.
The minimum is something like online course with the thousands of repetition and the many different type of training for the fight with the gun, because big differences is only about thinking about I'm alone or my family is with me and I needed to make different angles, for example, or thinking about there's the dark and I don't see him easily, or he shoot and I don't see anything, or I'm injured because he shoot me first, or situation like, let's say, the active shooter and I try to hide, I try to run, where's the obstacles where I can hide or cover myself or shoot back, or only the fight, okay, I'm alone or somebody cooperate with me. Yeah, of course, in online course, not so messy, something like this, but needed to step by step, point by point, and it's something like stairs. You need some basics for the more and more difficult solution, but yeah, you needed to know how to gun works, even for the professional fighters, like wrestling, right, the MMA fighters, UFC fighters, and so on. They have to know how to fight not only bare hands, but know how to fight with the gun, because everything's is changed. You have to know how to train properly, how to train much more real, and how to do it step by step for the basics to the real complexion situation where you needed to know, okay, this is a little bit different because I starting on the chair or something like this in the restaurant, bar, whatever. Somebody shoots, okay, what is the distance? And be able to reach him or not, because big difference is really close, little bit longer or bigger distance, where is the much better to run and try to escape, because it's a big difference. Or we can discuss about the situation on the streets. There's the car. Is it better to go around the car or try to hide or fight with him? Or maybe I am sitting in the car and somebody try to kidnapping me or the robber, and many others. Once again, you need the proper training, and every situation is a little bit different. Not necessarily different technique, but different context make the big differences. Yeah.
The best thing you can do is come train with us, because we do all these scenarios, we do all these complications. Even if we know how to disarm, what if you missed some step and now you're in a fight with the gun? That's why we train it. You reach the end of the video. Once again, it's going to be now your job to share this video with as many people as you can. Because if they are going to try the things that we showed you in today's video, it's going to get them killed, because they do believe something they saw on the internet. Now we completely debunked that if you see a technique on the internet, you automatically know it. If you would really want to find the right solution from our side, let us know in the comments. If you really want it, we will give it to you in a video. Best would be go for our courses for much more training and come train with us. That's the biggest point. We thank you for reaching the end of the video. I hope you share it with as much people as you can, like we said, because you are helping us save lives. It's not only us, it's you as well who share the videos. If you liked the video, please leave a massive like for this video. And if you want to see more content like this, maybe the correct solution how to disarm, subscribe to the channel. We're going to give you a lot more content just like this. So train more, think better, and we'll see you in the next one.